So, yes, welcome back to yet another video, YouTube. Been a while. Sorry, I'm just sorting out some things. Okay, so, welcome back to yet another video. Today we are, obviously as you can see, down Clay. And yeah, so, I was with the missus. We were out, and I've just seen my mate Sam. Now, Sam is an interesting guy, not gonna lie to you. He does own a BMW M3, yes, M3, and all I can say about that is it's 1100 horsepower. Now, not being funny, yes, I have been in it. I'm not going to lie to you because I really can't bother to get into that story. Now, the thing about that G8E, I think it's I don't know if it's a B58. You guys can tag in the comments if it is or not. So, yes. So Sam does own an 1100 horsepower BMW. Yes, it's in green. Yes, it's wild and loud. And yeah, you can probably hear it from what like 2 blocks from Clay. So yeah, fun facts about that car actually. It's 1100 brake horsepower, chucking about 700 boost. Excuse me, if he's pushing it, but he doesn't, so he is a safe driver. Yeah, so obviously, as you guys know, I have not been filming for a while, so I thought I'd do a Clay walk. Now, the thing about the Clay walk is, it's long, yes, it's raining, definitely, and it might F up this phone, but who cares? Alright, it's a video for you guys, and yeah, I haven't posted in a while, so I thought I'd bring one luxury back. So, let's get into a bit of cars while we're actually here. So, as you guys know, or as you may not know, I was out yesterday night. I'm not going to lie to you, that's just how I roll. And we ended up seeing a Mark V Supra, obviously with a B58 engine, which does sound nice, not gonna lie to you. The one downgrade of a BMW, the Mark IV Supra, aka the B58 engine, is the fact that it's more German than it is Japanese. And obviously I did see an E36 down here yesterday. So if you guys don't know what an E36 is, it's basically a modified, well, I wouldn't say modified if you're not paying attention, well, if you're a car fan, obviously you know what a B58 and basically the E36 is. Now, fun fact about the E36 is, it's got about, I'd say about 720 horsepower, and it only goes to about 125, which is weird. Now, for a modified E36, if you're not basically a car enthusiast like I am, or like my dad is, or kind of like, how should I put this? I'm very hot because I've just seen my mate. No, not an E36, that's what I was literally talking about. CLA C63. Let's put it in retro terms. So the E36 is obviously the predecessor to the, I think it's the E46 or the E40. Now, yeah, it is E40. And then when you go on and on and on down the German route, you get the predecessor like the M3. And like the M3 Touring, as in my mate James, which does own one actually, and we're not that far from here. It's not like it's a big deal, the fact that he's chucking out about 1400 wheel horsepower, which ain't surprising. And obviously my mate, I can't really, well I can. My mate Sam, take him for instance. Now he owns a BMW M3 Comp. Yes, you heard it, guys. The M3 Comp, the new 2024 edition. I think it's something like that. And he's done some upgrades, right upgrades, because it's chucking about 1,100 horses. Now, I'd never say I've been in it because, well, I haven't just yet. We have been speaking about doing it to an extent where it's on a track. So stay tuned for that one, because that one I'm hoping should be coming soon. Now, fun fact about James's M3 Comp, well, M3 Comp Touring. That is 1,400 wheel horsepower, chucking about 1,250 brake. I think something like that, something ridiculous. And it goes 0 to 60 in about what the normal M3 Touring. What, 0. No, it's not. It's like 2.4 seconds. I think something like that. Something ridiculous. Now the my mate. So James's M3 Comp Touring. Obviously, yes, it's high horsepowered, and yes, it's got a massive ass turbo, because I have seen it myself. As you guys may know from a previous video, where I decided to go in James's BMW. Dumb decision, by the way. Don't ever do it. That's all I can say, because due to reasons, I do not want to get permanently banned off YouTube for some ridiculous reason. Now, let's get straight into this video. Yes, I have been talking about cars, so let's get talking about cars, I guess, while this is a car video / car channel, if you guys may not know. While we are here, what behind me looks like a normal kind of alleyway. So as you guys may see behind me, there is a Vauxhall Corsa that's there. Now, fun fact, this is going back a while. Me and my little brother decided to go exploring down this way, and we ended up seeing an R32. Well, R33-ish. Well, R33. And yeah, so that's a fun fact about that, and an SRT Hellcat. Now, so long story short, because CBA with talking about how we found it and everything, we ended up exploring this road behind me, which is called whatever that road is called. I think it's Surgits Lane, I think, something like that. We ended up going down there, and we ended up basically coming across R34, and then obviously it was about a week later we ended up coming across SRT Hellcat. So there's that fun story. So yeah, BMW M140i with a, I believe it's not a titanium, it's cat. I think it's like a cat converted, whatever it is. So yeah, and there's obviously police patrolling behind me, as you guys can see. And yeah, so we ended up basically coming across that. And I've seen a few different vehicles, like E36s, M3 Comp Tourings, M3 Comps, M4s, M4 Comps, obviously B58 engines coming out of what, I think it's the M3, M4 I'm gonna say. Yeah, it is M4 2024, because the M5, I believe, does still have the predecessor of the B58. but some of them now, most of them, from BMW themselves, I believe now it's a V8. I'm gonna say I don't hold me to it. So yeah. So as we guys are talking about cars and fun facts about them and that, like, yes, okay, I may not know everything about cars. Yeah, I'm still learning and that, but as you slowly grow, it kind of becomes more about cars. That's how it's always been. But anywho's, while we stop here, Vauxhall, I think it's either an Astra or one of the wagons behind me, 1.2 litre, I think, petrol, 6 speed, 5-gear speed box or something like that. So ridiculous. Well, it's not really ridiculous, it's more the fact that it's basically a wagon. Audi A4 automatic 6-gear speed box, something ridiculous. Renault Clio behind me just here, don't know if you guys can see that. We're about to say 2.4 litre overhead cam, something, I think it's like 6-gear speed box, something like that. Then obviously, speak about E36s. Here's a E36, but it's an M3 or M2. 5-gear speed box. Something ridiculous. I think it's about 120 to 140 horsepower. M4 just here. No, it's not. Yeah, it is. M4 just behind me. Automatic 6-gear speed box. I think about 140 to 200 miles an hour. Something ridiculous. And yeah, so most cars now are about a 4 to 5 gear speed box, depending on what motor you've got, obviously, depending. Like this, basically like this Peugeot that's coming up. It is for sale, obviously, and it is behind me just here. 5-gear speed box, about 100 miles an hour, something like that, cheap for like 1,200 and something. So as we guys was talking about cars, let's get into, weirdly, the fun fact of electric. Now, yes, okay, there may be some positive and some negative sides about, electric, like the range on them, and that, and obviously there's a BMW behind me, if you guys can just about see that. Yeah, they're good for basically the environment, and also, how do I put it, because I don't want to sound mean to electric owners, and I don't want to sound cruel to petrol owners, like E36s, Lambos, basically from JDM to all the way to through German, and all the way past that. Let's say Tesla, for God's sake. I hate talking about them. It's one of those things where I just hate them so much. But there is, weirdly, one or two, maybe three, if you're pushing it, positive sides to them. Okay, yes, they do get you from point A to point B, which is point 1. Point 2 is okay, yes, they are weirdly good on, how do I put it, range, yes. Okay, point 3 is the fact that, you know, they're pretty decent. I don't get me wrong. Like, Elon Musk has done a great job of Tesla and Tesla Cybertrucks and basically that kind of stuff. Now, let's get on to the negatives. Point 1, I'm not even going to put this blunt, like, I'm going to put it bluntly, but then it's like, I don't want to sound too mean. Okay, yes, they're good on range, but every so often, I think it's about 40 or 50 miles. I think that's what the range says. I don't know, not personally, because I don't really like electric cars and I don't drive. Put it this way, is the range is shit. I'm not going to lie to you, the range is absolutely garbage, because every, I think it's 5 mile, 5, 10, I don't fucking know, one of the two. It's like 40 to 50 mile, I think, about 10-ish, pushing to what, like 50. You have to charge them every so fucking often. It's about 4 hours of charging, don't get me wrong, it's not bad. And that, but let's hear some. So, we know this one very well actually, one of my friends, and yeah, so before I get into kind of the agriculture of, weirdly, cars, look who it is. Hello! So, he has a banging ass Astra, not gonna lie, absolutely wonderful. I have taken photos of this, you alright? And yeah, so I will speak to you guys in a second. I'm gonna pause this. Right then. There we go. Rest from the Astra. Rest from the Astra. I'll take you through the Astra. Now, they may look like graphics, they're actually not, they're stickers. I see it's got a Yokoshima spoiler, which is not mounted to chassis, it's mounted to wing, to sport, bumper, well, boot and top of lid, well, just about where the wing is. And yeah, other than that, wheels, obviously, got to notice the wheels. You guys won't see it, so just do that. There you go. Some cool ass wheels. And then this exhaust. Now, let's just say, there we go. There we go. Now, one of my good friends actually, I do photography for him and obviously James and everyone, but he is one of the coolest guys ever. More revs. There we go. Now, this Astra is honestly one of the special ones because it's not only one of these ones where it sounds good. It honestly, I'm not joking you, it looks insane. Yes, I'm standing at an angle to blow his plate. Now, it's honestly one of the kind. Like I've seen one before, but not gonna lie to you, it's one of the nicest ones. Okay, yes, there's some minor upgrades like arch lining, not arch lining, wheels could do with a bit of an upgrade again. But hey ho, and so we'll spin you back round to this amazing Astra. And yeah, so I'll see you guys in a second. Sorry, man. So just a quick warning: if you do end up seeing this Astra VXR out, yeah, you might want to be afraid because it does have like exhausts and all this and that. So we'll see. because he is pulling the way I'm going. So what we'll do is we'll walk slowly, just this way, and there we go. There we go. Now, let's get back into the video. Sorry I got very distracted because I'm glad to see him out actually tonight. More about cars. Yes, I just saw the Astra VXR does have clocks in it. So, if you may not know, clocks are basically like the Mark IV Supra has clocks actually just on where the A pillar is. Yeah, I think that's what they call it. Yeah, because B pillar is the one going down. So he does actually have clocks on the A pillar. To what he told me, they ain't connected up yet because, excuse me again, they're not connected up fully. They are currently disconnected. When he said when he gets them connected up, they turn red, I believe, when you're revving it, and blue when you're not. Sorry I didn't film it, I was going to, but he had a babby in the back, so I didn't really want to. So, yeah, so that VXR, as you just seen, is about, he said he bought it for about $1,500, I think, that's what he said. And he basically had spent about 500 to about $1,000, I think, less than what the car's worth. So yeah, about that. It's not that expensive to actually buy a VXR. They're actually pretty cheap to going on the market and stuff. So yeah, that's about what I've just seen tonight. Obviously I've seen my mate Sam. You guys didn't see that video, well, that specific thing, so I will post that at some point, probably on the story, on the shorts channel. You guys may get to see Sam's car and what Sam's car looks like. So what we'll do from here is, I've just seen police because I've just taxed them. No, never mind, it's just a Ford. Never mind. We won't end the video just here, just yet. I thought, you know what, we'll carry it on so you guys can see roughly where I walk and obviously my beautiful face. So, from there, we won't really get to see much apart from blue Astra and a white BMW. Oh, Audi, I think that is. Hold on. No, I was right in the first place. Beamer. So, all you German fans out there, there is, if you ever go to, well, I wouldn't say Clee, because, well, you just drive around in Clee. If you guys are ever in Clee, and you're out during the night time, round about this time now, you will see one of two BMWs. Now, the first one, we don't need to name that, well, we all know who he is, we all love him. It's James with his 1400 wheel horsepower BMW M3 Comp, nope, not Comp, Touring. And his car is the quickest one in the whole of Grimsby. And then speaking of next, guess who comes up? It's Sam. Now, Sam has an B58 engine, I think. It's either B58 or B... That's not. Whatever I just heard, not being funny, that was actually nice as shit. Sam actually, it's either a B58 or a G81. I believe, to my knowledge, to an extent, it's the G81 engine, because the M3 and the M3 Touring have, I think it's identical engines. and I think the same quick shift gearbox. So yeah, so any pooch, we do have, well, more cars obviously as they are non-boy races and boy races. That's just how it is, I guess. We have more and more boy races. We do need more, and we do need car meets down here. Because to be honest, towards Cleves is dead for cars. Yeah, okay, you've got Sam's, which I do want to not go for a run on it because we were going to take it to the track today. Obviously he went, I didn't, because I was at work. Well, supposedly at work. And then from there, it turned from he went, I didn't. So we're going to speak about a plan of basically going on, not a well, can't really call it a joyride, at some point just somewhere so I can do some photography and that, and I'll have to blur his plate out and everything. And then James. Let's not go on into James. Now James, okay, yes, he has the fastest BMW in the whole of Grimsby. There's no lie about that. If you ask anyone who knows James, they will tell you exactly the same. And yes, his is the fastest in the whole of Grimsby. Not the fastest in the world in the UK, because there is another one faster than him. I think driver Dave has the fastest, I believe. I know DMO DJ has, well, used to have the fastest R6 in the whole of the UK. Now that got sold. And now I think DMO still lives in Dubai, obviously, if you guys want to go check out his channel. It's DMO DJ. And now getting on towards kind of things about James, Sam, you know, my mate Ricky, who, the wonderful guy, and I just basically just thought that because that Beamer, it's either a Beamer or a Merc, just went about 120 down here. Just caught that actually. So there's not much down towards Clee area, especially within boy races. Obviously you've got Torque Dynasty, Link's Bike Group, which I'm a part of, and those boys, I don't really see them out much now. One of my mates has ended up injured due to a crash and stuff. I'm hoping he gets better. Who else? Reef, and I do hear something actually. The reason why I wanted to kind of stop, and if I can find what that was, I think it's at traffic lights. I'm not going to walk by this park because I really can't be bothered. So whatever that is, I think it's a Honda EP3. Now, nope, it's just a mini Toyota Corsa, and then a shitbox behind it, another Astra Corsa. So, oh, are we still rolling? What are we at? 26 minutes. Okay, so I'm nearly home, so it's nearly taken me 26 minutes from Clee to get back. And yeah, so as you guys may not know, well, I don't really need to introduce myself again. James, Sam, Ricky, Reef, who's part of the bike group, Reef, Charlie, Cole, and everyone who I know for the bike group, they are absolutely amazing people. And so, yeah, they're all amazing. Everyone in the car community, everyone I know through either James, Sam, or through Instagram or through like other platforms, they are absolutely amazing. I gotta give them credit. They are wonderful, my dad included. He does some serious stuff, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, yes, sometimes it's not about cars, that's just how me and him roll. A lot of the time it is just daily stuff, kind of to what I'm doing. Hold on. You guys can see that luckily. Now, Ricky, who owns the modified Astra, what an amazing dude, man. He's got a wife, he's got, well, I think he's got about 2 children, I think, something like that. And 100% respect from me, from James, obviously, and everyone. My dad walked with me in Keighley. Not gonna lie, I have so much respect for my old man that it may not seem like it at sometimes, but the amount of effort that man had to go through to, basically for me and my brothers, I have to give my dad a lot of credit. I wouldn't be where I am today with YouTube, so obviously you lot, and also kind of not even my photography came from one of my other mates. So we kind of have to give my old man a lot of credit. Even though, yes, like there's a lot that we've gone through. I'm not getting into detail because I'd rather not get bananas from YouTube. But you guys should go give Walk With Me in Keighley a big follow. You know, comment on some of their videos when, you know, the comments are on. And yes, it is fucking pissing it down, I'm getting wet through. But this is all for you lot. All for the subscribers. All for everyone that's helped me through my life and helped me to get where I am today. Yes, I may be still struggling, but I take it day by day and I still get through. Now, one big thing I was going to mention actually. As you guys may not notice, I may not be doing as much video. Well, I might be doing a lot more videos with Walk With Me in Keighley, aka my bloody bastard of a dad. I love him really though. But okay, yeah, he annoys me, but it's all for the love and jokes. That's how we work, and that's how it will always stay. Dad, I love you really. Mum, I absolutely love you to bits. Dad, I love you even more. You're a funny guy. So that's gonna wrap it up for today's video. I know it's like 30 odd minutes long, but boo-hoo, suck it up. Joking. I will hopefully see you guys in the next one, which should hopefully either be tomorrow or at some point. Share the love. You know, don't forget to subscribe. You know, like my videos. And I will see you guys in the next one. So, shit. Bye for now.